Now let us see the Volter model of dividend valuation or Volter model of share prices, Volter model of share prices based on the dividends, So how will we calculate it? Yes, let us see. The price per share is equal to dividend plus earnings minus dividend into R by K divided by K. I will explain each variable. P is the price per share. D is the dividends. E is the earnings. D is the dividends itself, distributed dividends. Okay. Both are the same. Now R is the rate of return on investments. That is, if we list the equity or if we use the return earnings, if we use the profits, not return earnings, for some investments, what might be the return on the investments? K is the cost of the capital. Cost of the capital I have explained. That is cost of the debt plus cost of the equity. Cost of the capital means cost of the debt plus cost of the equity. I have shown the formula also for that. So let us see this. First part, we will just analyze the formula once again. This K is common for both of these, right? So D, we can rewrite it. D by K plus E minus D into R by K, the whole divided by K. Okay. Yes, the first part will give dividend by the cost of the capital will give us the present value of dividends. Okay, this will give us E minus D. E minus D means how much amount is left after distributing dividends. That is the retained earnings, isn't it? So the retained earnings into R, which is the rate of return by cost of the capital, will give us how many investments we are making in future, that endless indefinite investments, the value of those investments to the present. So the dividend by K will give us the present value of the dividends of the future dividends, whereas E minus D into R by K will give us the present value of the future investments. The whole divided by K will give us the price per share. Let us see with an example.